Hi, my name is Abhishek.
Hello, I'm Zeeshan.
I am Kaushik.
I'm Joseph, also called.
Joe Baba.
Whoa!
And we are recording the second episode of the podcast that we are trying to do here at Big 3. Today is a lovely day here in Goa. We are learning a lot and we don't have a fixed structure yet, but we are trying to come up with one. And today we are trying to discuss this Paul essay called
I think it's called How to Do Great Work.
How to Do Great Work. Yeah,
It's a long essay.
Mm-hmm.
of course.
I think Kaushik was like, it's going over my head. And,
Whoa!
but I think
Kaushik?
we can pick one or two paragraphs and start off with that.
So maybe we can go through the essay one by one, and maybe whatever catches our eye, we can put forward and we can discuss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me try.
I think first thing that came up was like something that you can work like effortlessly.
Yeah.
Write about every day, talk about every day,
Mm-hmm.
and what value you can add to people around it.
Right, because to be good at something, you need to put in a lot of work, and the way you'll be able to put in a lot of work is if you really enjoy it, or at least not hate it. Right? Let's be thoda practical. So yeah, that's a good point.
If you're able to work for like 16 hours
Hmm.
and it's play for you,
Mhm.
then you can't compete with it. Nobody else can compete with you.
Correct.
Others are going to work, for you is going to play, and you're playing every day.
Correct. And I always had the notion, okay, what is the purpose? What should we work on? And what am I interested in? So this line here, the way to figure out what to work on is by working. So in a way, if you focus on a skill, initially you'll suck at it, right? You'll not be good at it, but the more you work at it, the better you get at it, and the more you enjoy it. So your purpose doesn't have to come at initially, it doesn't have to be very apparent. You can work on a hard skill, let it develop, and then you can start enjoying it.
So, from the very start, how do you do things without a purpose? Because without an agenda, it's not that quality of work you're serving. You're doing something with quality. So, how do you define purpose or why while doing in a process?
I think for me personally, it's just trying different things
Mm-hmm.
and see what I like more. So
You
trying
need to be
different things.
perfect at everything you do. So
True.
you can just try with something, start
Hmm.
with something, go with the flow. Pivots are always fun.
You'll have to be louder.
So,
Okay.
so once you start reading something, this is what I when the young folks in college and school tell you how do you know what you have to do. You start reading something,
Mm-hmm.
and can you sit and read, or are you dreaming in between?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can read something for a long time means you're interested in that. Focus on that. That's a
Right.
good test. It's a good test. Can you sit and work on a problem for 8 hours without any need for fun or anything? That's your interest. Yes.
So based on this, there are 4 steps. Choose a field, learn enough to get to the frontier, notice gaps, and then explore promising ones. So yeah, you try different things, notice what is missing, and then try to come up with an idea or something that tries to mitigate those gaps, tries to fill in those gaps. So yeah.
Yeah, so have you guys, how is your mindset when you go out in the hostel or you interact with the real world? Do you guys notice problems around? Because the moment I go to the airport, I see the process is not optimized. The moment I come here, I know the sitting is not, chair is not good. So the mindset is in a way that you have to solve problems over there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys noticed that?
Yep.
That is true. I think I've started noticing problems a lot more since starting this accelerator and going through the sessions. Earlier, it used to be very rare because I would be in my own zone, and you have lots of things to think about, your job, your relationships, and all. But now I'm doing it a lot more. So that's definitely something that I've noticed.
So yeah, actually I was looking for this. The sweet article I found is the 3 most powerful motors are curiosity, delight, and desire. Look, there should be a desire to do something very impressive. What do you say, Joseph? The desire is something which drives persons.
Desire, yes. See, you want to.
Curiosity can also drive
Yeah,
someone.
yeah. So you want to actually solve problems for people and make their experience amazing. So that is a good salesman's role. Salesman is somebody, as somebody pointed out, you have 20 features. You're trying to tell 20 features, that is not a salesman. You listen to the problem and say what 4 features can exactly fit and solve the problem. So your love is to really solve problems for people and add value for people.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. What should you do if you're young and ambitious but don't know what to work on? What you should not do is drift along passively, assuming the problem will solve itself. So he's basically advocating for a active approach. You need to take action, but it does not need to have a systematic procedure attached to it. It makes sense also, right? Because I think our education system in India does not allow flexibility, and he's in sort of pointing towards flexibility. You try different things, you take action, but you try different things and see what's right. Maybe you'll be interested in coding, maybe you'll be interested in philosophy, maybe you'll be interested in sports more than studies. So that is there.
So there's the negative part of it. Some people that you should be very careful with is people are really ambitious and not willing to put any action.
Not willing to?
Put any action.
Yeah.
Such people are the most dangerous people. Like, a lot of ambition but wouldn't want to do any work.
Oh yeah, the danger is
Because then they will look for crooked, cunning ways, shortcuts, steal your work, a number of things to kind of get the work done. So such people are really dangerous. If someone is not ambitious, doesn't do any work, lazy, in a way, he is kind of okay. But highly ambitious, wants a lot of things, but not ready to put any value, means he's going to do some
100%
scam.
ambitious and zero.
Yeah, some scam, he wants to do quick money scheme,
Okay.
steal work from you. It'll be that kind of a thing. So you always be on the guard. For
Yeah.
Okay. One sign that you're suited for some kind of work is when you like even the parts that other people find tedious or frightening. That is interesting because I was just relating it to my experience. In general, coding, it takes a long time to acquire that skill and all, and you'll be stuck on. I think Kaushik will agree. You'll be stuck on a bug for even days, and it's a very boring, very monotonous sort of task. It'll be frustrating at times, but the real reward is when you stick to the problem, when you
Sometimes
come back to it.
in your dreams.
Exactly, it has happened with me. If I'm coding right before sleeping, happens so and I'm coding in my dream and I come across a problem in my dream, and it feels very fascinating.
Yeah, I think just a lighter note. I have never played. I have never seen me playing in dreams. Okay, but last time when I went home, we played cards for like 4 hours every day, and in the dream I'm like cards are there. So whatever you
Recently, I believe the thing you do before you sleep things.
What I believe is what you are not done completely and you have like totally desire to complete the work. That's what is mostly attached to the mind and all. That's what comes in your dreams, in your the daydreams which we say, right?
Daydreams is a different thing.
No, actually, while you are listening to something and your mind goes somewhere. Yep.
That's true, Zeeshan. Okay.
So how do you guys like to work normally? Are you okay with the crowd here, or you want a alone time, air conditioned place, and work?
I prefer the second option.
See, for me it depends. Like sometimes it's okay. Like if we are doing a group activity or something which energizes me, it's okay to work with everyone. It's something which I'm really focused and like a core skill दिखाना है वहाँ पे. It's something for me I will go alone, sit akela and do the work for me.
I feel there is like a reservoir of energy in terms of social interaction. So I really enjoy talking and socializing and getting to know people. But there comes a point when I'm like, okay, now that reservoir has drained and I need to recharge it. And this is something that I've recently found because we are talking a lot, right? We are talking to multiple people about multiple contacts, and then in your brain you're switching contacts, you're thinking of different things. you're thinking of work also, you're thinking of sessions also. So for me, I definitely enjoy the social aspect, but I also need my time to recharge my batteries and come back and be my usual social self again. How about you, Kaushik?
Um, I generally don't talk much, but I do what do you say, enjoy talking and listening to others, having great conversation. Just like you, I do have a reservoir of energy and everything.
Yeah.
And once I'm done, I go and sleep. I'm very, very quiet. Sleep all night.
How are you guys managing work with the session? Do you have like fixed time? Okay, if the first session starts at 11, I'll work from 9 to 11, or it's whenever you find time you are able to work.
Still figuring out.
Still figuring out, huh?
I'm trying to work maybe 2 hours before the 11 o'clock session,
Hmm.
and then after 6 to 8 some work. And Saturdays I'm doing a lot of work. Saturdays
Weekends.
about 6 to 8 hours. One Saturday I did work.
Interesting. So, are you not keeping your weekends for exploring and traveling around Goa, or have you been here a lot that you don't feel the need
Almost
to?
16, 17 I've been here, but I think Sundays I do a lot of things. Saturdays I just finish most of the work.
Hmm.
Kind of flexible, but yeah, not as efficient as being at my office.
Interesting. Kaushik, what about you?
I'm here till around 7:30. After that, I have my dinner, and I work till 2 o'clock and wake up.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's a hardworking guy.
And just a quick question on the previous thing. By end of the day, after doing all this,
Yeah.
what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer a social meeting of people, or do you want to go to bed, or just read your thing and be silent, or do you want to have more people around?
There are few ways. Like I prefer watching a series with my friends, or else I hang out with my roommates, go out for a walk. Usually we go to Newton's every time we go out.
Hmm.
That's something like that.
So in my case, like it again depends on the day, how well I spend that day. If I'm totally lost my energy, I'll just go sleep.
Hmm.
And like in normal cases, I do have a lot of energy while I go home, see like what are the pending works I have to do. Then completing the works, it will be like 1:30. Then I sleep. And morning, so I woke up 10:30 and come to the session.
Interesting. For me, I think I definitely, surprisingly, I would like to socialize, but I don't mean it in a disrespectful way.
End of the day.
People other than the ones who are here in the cohort. Because if I don't do that, I feel like okay, I'm just like in a zone, not exploring much, and maybe not expanding my network much, and not exploring Goa also. So ideally, I would love to go home and then spend some alone time, have a beer or two, and then go out, meet new people, hang out with friends. Because I've been here before in Goa, I was living here, and then come back and maybe do some work and then sleep. That is the ideal thing, but of course it doesn't happen every time.
What time do you sleep in general?
Oh, that's not fixed, but usually around like 1:30 2,
Okay.
and then I wake up. I am not putting alarm or anything these days. Whenever I naturally wake up, I think that's like a healthy way.
Like when do you wake up? Timing?
Usually it's around 8, 7:30 to 8. Um, yeah, I don't have to think much. I have a nice morning routine, coffee, reading. Then I look forward to coming here and chatting with you guys.
Interesting.
Okay, we have almost 14 minutes. I think we can go. Yeah, or maybe 5 more minutes.
Yeah, 5 hours and
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
You
So,
ask?
yeah, so I'll start with my question.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have been to Goa, right, Abhishek?
Yeah.
Like since how many months or years since Bill 3? Like how many months since you're in Goa?
I've been to Goa on and off for like 3 years now. My longest stretch was 7 months. I was living in Goa, and I used to work out of Bill 3. That's when I met a lot of people who are still here. I used to do salsa classes, gym. It was a great time, and almost every evening I would go watch the sunset. And being from Delhi, it was a very different experience to be close to nature and experience that sort of calmer side of life. And then I come here for work, Goa Institute of Management, AIC. I was here in July, August. I like Goa. I think if the accelerator goes well and there's an opportunity where I can live here and start a company here and build from here, then I would definitely love to do so.
Are you around for Diwali or you're going back?
Diwali, definitely going back to family back in Delhi. Looking forward to it as well because it's been a while that I've seen them and festivals, so have to be. But what about you guys? If you have an option to start the company, would you start it from where you're from or from Goa, and why?
I think because as an ecosystem, I feel that the power of the ecosystem and the connections that you have. So I'm thinking I'm bringing my team next week here.
Otherwise, where are they?
They're in Bangalore.
Okay.
Based in Bangalore.
The startup capital.
Yeah, and I think the temperature, I love the temperature there. Here, I think
Right,
two
right.
concerns is 12 to 4, I need AC to sit and work. So I think next week when we have MVPs going, I'm going to go back to where we stay, full AC, and we are setting up a table there and all of that. So it's all like that. Second is mosquitoes and insect bites, so I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
And then I heard snakes and pythons, and
Yeah.
I'm used to that. In Bangalore, and all, the temperature is amazing, except for the summers, 2 to 3 months. So summers, I am planning to go to 3 months in Dharamshala. That's my thing.
Do you do that often or?
Started this year. One
Nice.
day I was in Dharamshala. So I think winter, summers I'll go to Dharamshala.
Nice.
Then I think from September to December in Goa. And rest 6 months I'm flexible. Maybe in Goa, maybe in Bangalore.
Joe is living the life. He has a wanderer spirit, explorer. Nice. How about you, Kaushik?
As I'm from Hyderabad, I have to think a lot in this case. I love for biryani, and I'm not gonna get biryani over here. That's one thing. And staying close to my family or like close to the beach and living my life every day. But I prefer Goa.
Of course. How about you, Zeeshan?
Yeah, and like I'm planning, like I'm seeing the Goa ecosystem, the beach. One side is very beautiful beaches in the evening and the morning, and also the ecosystem which we have in the Biltri as well. So yeah, looking. This is one aspect of looking at this, and other aspect is the grants from the government and all. So yep.
Yeah.
So I really want
That's
to.
also good incentive. Huh?
Yeah. So now as Goan startup ecosystem is also like developing stage. So there might be few perks which I can get if I come to Goa ecosystem. Apart from that, yeah, I love Goa. Yeah. Working in a cool and chill way is really something I wanted to do.
What we are currently doing is like most other people's dream life. Honestly.
Yeah.
Whenever I talk to my friends, they're
Yeah,
like, "You're
yeah.
living the dream."
That is true because people come here for a week
Yeah.
or a few days and then they have this fun and all, but we are working also. Of course, like it's always great to finish the session in the evening, go to the beach and
Yeah.
all, but there is work also. It's not the how people imagine the life to be.
If you compare it to them after they
Yeah, they don't even have that option. we are living a good life. That is for sure. I was trying to be sort of humble and all. Oh, nice, yeah. But we should do this more with, I think, other people also, one-on-one conversations. Where are they in the journey? Have they figured out an idea? What are they trying to build? What is their background? And hopefully others can find value from it. People who are trying to start a startup and trying to get into the ecosystem, trying to network. And I think next time we should have like fixed questions and structure what we want to talk about and all.
Yeah.
Because I think
Sriya had given a suggestion that we can take some structures from the founders.
that is correct. Yeah. And then we can discuss that. It's Zeeshan's favorite phrase to say.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shreya from Mocha Makai.
Mocha Makai.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that.
Yeah.
And there are so many 30 people almost in the cohort and other mentors that also come here. Maybe,
Yes.
I mean, time is a constraint, but maybe we can also do a podcast with them. And this is an open invitation for all the members of the cohort. If you want to use this setup and record a podcast, yeah, I think you should do it.
Yes.
Cool.
Definitely.
Let's like Joe Baba is all for podcast and spirituality.
Yeah.
So you can also take one-on-one session with spirituality.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, always happy to share.
Share what?
Share, when the ears are open, to share
Knowledge,
Interesting.
wisdom.
Interesting. Wisdom.
Now wisdom, spirituality.
Cool.
Okay, guys. We'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Cut. That's a wrap.
Yeah. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya. Bye bye.
Bye.
Makai.